Down into the post, Gardner to Thomas. He finds Cooper, who lays it off the glass and in. Has Horn on him, tries to take him down the paint, forces the shot up, missed it, but Martin is there for the offensive putback.
Yeah.
Troy Tabler with the ball, one bounce on the wing, Gardner step back, pushes it out to Troy. A long three, top of the key, yes, and he was draining him from there early in the game.
Well, and you could tell just in the way he was setting up his feet.
This is Mays back onto the floor for Youngstown State. Sulskis, the double team, back to Martin. Pull up jumper inside the arc. It's good. So Martin will slow it down. Back to Grody in the corner. Wide open. Troy Tabler. Oh, just off the rim. But coming in on the tip dunk was Will Graham.
Have something positive to go in the locker room.
Youngstown State's played good defense. Of course, the Raiders have missed some shots. Here's Brown, tries one and got it. Big three-pointer for Todd Brown. It's a 30-19 Penguin lead. Corey back to John David. John David finds an opening, bounce pass to Brown with a two-hand jam. Graham crossover into the paint, goes up with the left hand off the glass and got the roll. And the Raiders now trail 33-22.
Good. You know, I spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half, and I didn't help my team. I'm helping them now. Boy, Jack Lyles, nice. Took his time, rose up.
Mays draws defenders toward, kick out. His three is good. Boy, that's his second of the game.
Again, Youngstown back 2-3 zone.
Lead is 6 for the Penguins. Cooper Land will try a three. Yes, he answers. Cooper Land from long distance.
You know, the only person he can scream at is his teammate. Nobody said a word.
Cooper Land strong to the bucket. Scoop off the glass. It's good for Coop. Evans with 8 to shoot. Going to have to create. Evans out of the double team. Pull up jumper left side. Evans gives the Raiders the lead by 2.
Big shot. Turn the corner.
We're joined courtside by victorious coach Brad Burnell. And coach, I got to be honest with you, I'm looking at the first half stats right here, and Raiders find themselves down 13. I wasn't relishing the fact of thinking ahead and maybe doing this little interview, but I tell you what, the intensity that your kids came out with in the second half was impressive.
Yeah, we were outplayed completely in the first half. Just I knew Youngstown was going to play well. They played exceptionally well the last 30 minutes of their game at Detroit. They're a very dangerous offensive team. They can really score. They do some really nice things schematically. Coach Slocum really spreads them out and allows those guys to make plays. And you can see they've got 4 or 5 guys on the court at all times that can really score it. And so we knew this was going to be a tough matchup. For whatever reason, we came out a little sluggish and just looked a little half-step slow. Weren't as aggressive defensively as we needed to be, as we've been through the course of this good streak. But I challenged the kids at halftime and just told them that, hey, during this streak, we've won every game from ahead. We've played well early, we've gotten leads, and then we've been able to just keep people at bay. And if we're going to be a good team, we got to learn how to come from behind and win a game. And we're fortunate that it was at home. We got great minutes in the second half initially from Corey. I thought John David was outstanding in the middle and into the game, and then Todd stepped up, made some shots, and guys just gritted it out. And this was a good team win, a good win against a team that's going to win some games in this league.
You know, through the second half, we would look at the stats, but that whole second half was just a game of individual possessions. I mean, you would have guys who would step up. You know, I look back to John David getting on the floor, getting a loose ball, and the guy over here, shot clock running down, knocking down the big jumper. Cooper stepping up, making some shots, and Corey getting on the glass. Just a lot of individual possessions made up that big second.
Well, I really did. It was a hard game for us to find flow, especially in the offensive end in the first half. We were much better in the second half. Cooper making some baskets really helped us, especially when Corey was out of the game in foul trouble. We sat Corey down for a while. Corey's such an aggressive player that his fouls seem to come in bunches, and so even though he only has 3 and you're tempted to put him in there with 9.5 minutes to go, his fouls come in about 2 minutes period sometimes because he's so aggressive and he's not going to play many other ways. So I kept him out, and during that stretch Cooper really helped us, was aggressive offensively. It was a good gritty team win. We got to the free throw line. That was something we talked about at halftime. We have to drive the ball better and do more to score around the basket. We just found a way. We didn't turn it over too much and started to create a few turnovers for them.
Well, and those 2 great defensive stands right there at the end. The ball gets out of bounds. You got to guard them again. And no bigger defensive rebound in this game than what Todd Brown got.
Yeah, it was a great one. He's done a good job during this stretch of coming back and I talked to him about when he wasn't shooting the ball well was to help us with other things, and he's really rebounded on the defensive end of the floor much better. You know, he's obviously a big part of why we're playing better. He's starting to shoot the ball better and make good plays. He made the free throws here down the stretch that were big. And again, like you said, it was a great team win, and we're fortunate to get out of here tonight with a W.
All right, Coach, congratulations on a big win. Good luck over at Indianapolis against Butler Thursday night.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Brad Brunell's Coach.